big week 1 victory. What a way to open the year against the Carolina Panthers. Rich showed out. The franchise, the star of this whole franchise rebuild, put in work. Brian Thomas Jr. put in work. Bashal Tootin put in work. Travis Hunter showed up offensively and defensively. And now we're on to the following week to face off against the Cincinnati Bengals to see if we can keep up that performance against them. Weekly awards, of course, AFC Offensive Player of the Week and Defensive Player of the Week. Rich, 17 for 28, 239 yards through the air, 3 passing TDs. He was sacked once, 9 carries, 70 yards, 2 rushing TDs. And Hines Allen with that outstanding performance as well, 9 tackles, 5 sacks, 1 forced fumble. It was a breakout year 1, week 1 opening performance. And now we got to go knock out this weekly training. Again, nothing really too much that we have to delve into here, as we finally figured out the after school tutor is indeed the ability that you have to unlock. Well, have to actually put in your loadout in order to be able to have the extra focus players. Now, right here with the play sheets, the wide empty, I want to go ahead and change that. And I want to keep it consistent because I believe I mentioned it before on one of these episodes that when I first got the game and I was testing out to do like the Super Bowl and stuff, get content like that for the channel. I played a few games. I hopped into a few games and like some of my plays weren't there. Some weren't there. Some new ones were there. And then that's when I figured out that it had a lot to do with the play sheet. So to avoid running into any of those issues, because I don't want to be missing plays that I'm used to, I'm going to stick with the same loadout that I've been having this entire time. And hopefully that doesn't hinder us in the long run. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and knock out this training. We first want to check out, why is offensive half pads and defensive on rest? Oh, I think I set that the last one. I think I did set that the last one. Somebody, I forget who it was. Somebody was tired on the last one. Oh, hell no. How did left edge get on full pads? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so everybody looks good for the most part. Everybody looks fairly healthy. Nothing bad as far as wear and tear is concerned offensively. So yeah, we can go ahead and get into our focus players and training activity. And then we'll get ready to jump straight into this game action facing off against the Cincinnati Bengals. Be like when I'm facing off against my offensive line and they're like 85s and they're 90s and so on and so forth. They shouldn't have made some of these drills as tough as they have made it. But nonetheless, we still got goal. We got goal with everybody, which is always the goal going into these training activities with these focus players and things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and simulate that week, verify, make sure everybody is fully healthy. Again, the only players that aren't fully healthy are practice squad players. I wonder why. I wonder, is that because that they're factoring in that they're practice squad players and they're getting like extra reps because they're facing off against the practice guy? Even then, it doesn't make any sense, because even in practice, if you're facing off against the ones and the twos, they're facing off against you as well. Well, no, because then they're practice squad is facing off against the ones and twos. Ones get to come out, twos get to come out. Because I can see how that makes sense. But nonetheless, without further ado, let's jump straight into this game action. Again, we got to get our uniform set. You know, our playbook is Dallas Cowboys, everything. We always use the same playbooks every year, even though the last few years I've been using a different defensive playbook. But this year, Dallas's defensive playbook works good for me, so we're going to roll with that. Uniform-wise, we're going to go with the classics. Again, that's our default uniform this year. Our default uniform. And I don't like this whole thing where, like, the legendary classic uniforms, you can't mess with the combinations. That's terrible. In prior years, you were able to mess with the uniform combinations. You can make all kinds of combinations, but now, not anymore. So in order for me to wear those throwbacks, I can't set them as a custom uniform. I have to actually go and set them as the throwback uniform. So it's garbage. I don't know who told EA that was a cool thing to do, but nonetheless, we'll take it. We're going to go ahead and set the orange unis, the orange crush unis for the Bengals. So we'll set them for the orange tops, the orange socks. Might do the orange pants. Nah, the orange pants kind of slick. I ain't even going to lie. But we probably gonna roll with the white pants. And don't they have some white pants with the, oh yeah, there it goes. So they got the white pants with the orange strip on the side. So we gonna roll with that. You know, if you look good, you feel good, you play good. We do have Coach Prime as our coach of the Jaguars. So let's get it. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can have that same success offensively and defensively that we had in week 1 carry over into week 2. So it's a clear day. The fans are hyped. They won't be so hyped by the time we done. At least that's the goal. At least that's the goal. It's a battle of the stripes versus the spots. 460 yards gained on the ground week 1 for us. 237 for them week 1. And they had 380 allowed. So that should mean that we're about to get off in this game. But time will tell. So Joe Burrow coming out the gate so far. And they don't show his stats. He's 28, 6'4", 215. Let's see if we can clamp up. All right, defense is fierce out the gate. Hines Allen getting yet another sack. And he's eating. He's putting in work. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Really? Really? That should have been our ball, but instead we get this. Thank you. Let's go. Hines Allen again. Open season. 7 sacks already on the year. There we have it. A Rich coming out. 239 yards last week through the air. 70 on the ground. 5 total TDs. Come on. Dot. Let's go. We needed that big time. Come on, A Rich, let's go. Money, Cavante. All right, so that's going to do it for the first quarter. But as we go into the second quarter, we are knocking on the door. We for sure, this next play should be a touchdown. But we shall see. It's 0-0 going into the second quarter. But we have the ball 1st and goal on the 1, about to punch it in. Come on. There you go. Come on, Edwards. Oh, my God. Shook out half the defense. What? Are you kidding me right now? That's what we doing, Edwards? Edwards is putting on a display. He's demanding more playtime. He's like, don't forget about us. Don't forget about me and Damian Martinez. Like, there's other rookies on this team that get busy, too. And he's showing and proving that he's worthy of it. Let's see that again. Oh, my God. Shook out about 4 or 5 defenders. My God. All at once with the spin move. Put them in the spin cycle. Let's go. Come on, clamp up, D. Where y'all at? There we go. Forced throwaway. Let's come down and score yet again. AR. I could have threw that and got a big chunk game, but I'm going to take the yards on the ground with Rich. Come on. Oh, what? Really? Okay. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Come on. BTJ. Get that in there. Let's go. Let's go. Don't play with them. Y'all know that's the dynamic duo. I don't know why y'all giving them so much slack. I don't know why y'all playing off of them so much. Y'all know what to do. They do work every time. Oh, my God. Of course. Of course. So now they just going to get busy on us right quick, huh? And he stiff arm us to hell. Wow. Okay. Oh, my God. Wide open. Wide open. Come on. If they're going to give you that on the ground, we're going to take it. Dot. Let's go. We might get an easy score before half. Oh, that's money. It's there again. Bro, what? Okay. Okay. So he just threw that same pass. Going into halftime, it is 14-7. It should be at the least 17-7. But they were being extra disrespectful to us and made us overthrow Turpin like we didn't just throw a perfect pass the play before for him. So, and we still don't have a halftime show. They still got us with this BS. We got to go ahead and advance this. We're skipping this. I'm not paying attention to that. So going into the third. Come on. There you go, Tootin. Come on. Can we get past them? Can we get past? Yes, sir. House call. Let's go. Tootin picking up where he left off from week 1. Let's get it. We got to bust this game wide open. We shouldn't be playing with these dudes. We should have had a lot more than that going into half. Because they allowed 380 yards in week 1. We gained 460 in our week 1 performance. Come on, where the defense at? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Come on, Dot, let's go. We got to come back. We got to answer. We got to capitalize. Dot, BTJ, let's go. They can't hold them out there on that island. Oh, that's a walk-in. Tootin for another tutty. Back-to-back weeks with 2 or more touchdowns on through the air or total. Going into the fourth quarter, it is a 28-14 ball game, and Tootin has put in his work with 2 touchdowns again. Back-to-back games with 2 plus total touchdowns going into the fourth quarter. So going into the fourth quarter, we got to keep this momentum going. We got the defense got to continue to clamp up. Well, I'm not going to say continue to clamp up because they haven't been clamping up. They've been giving up plays here and there. We got to lock up. Come on, that's us. Bat that away. I was about to say, if he mossed him, I was going to be pissed. Come on. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Really, bruh? Okay. Okay. I see what's going on here. Oh, yeah, they definitely about to score here. I'm surprised. Bro. And then they go for 2. Oh, my. It gets even more egregious. It gets even more egregious. Dot. Thank you. Have several seats. And please believe we going for 2 as well. You want to go for 2 on us? We're going to go for 2 as well. I'm already pissed because of that BS that happened with that last drive where they let that man just shoot through the gap and made us fumble. Money. Give me. Kavontae Turpin showing up and showing out. Right when we need him. He right on time. Between him and BTJ, Bashal Tootin, money, breadbasket. Let's go. You go for 2, we go for 2. You go for 2, we go for 2. Now I need my defense to come clamp up so we can come try to get another score and put up 40 on them. We got to get a 40 burger. Bro, y'all wide open though. Look at this. Another wide open. We starting to look like the Cowboys defense out here. Get that and get down. Thank you, Travis. Jesus Christ. So that's going to do it. 36-29, way too close for comfort. But nonetheless, we got it done. AR still put in work. It's not exactly the overall performance we had wanted from the entire squad, but we still did what we needed to do offensively. Defensively, we got some things to clean up. We started out, we came out the gate. Hines Allen was continuing his work that he did in week 1, but we got to clean things up on defense. I don't like that. That was a little too close on defense or too close for comfort against the CPU. And AR, I would have liked to have more passing yards through the air with him, but nonetheless, we got the dub and he got his 3 touchdowns passing. So I'm not going to complain too much. Again, final score 36-29. We had 23 first downs to their 14, 395 yards of total offense to their 325. We had 25 carries for 209 yards on the ground, 2 TDs. They had 7 for 18. We averaged 8.4 yards a carry. We was 14 for 26 through the air, 3 TDs. Averaged 7.2 yards a pass, 186 pass yards, 3 for 6 on third down, 50%, 2 for 2 on fourth, 100%, 1 for 1 on 2-point conversions. We had 3 touchdowns in the red zone, no field goals, 50%. We had 2 turnovers. They had none. Total yards, 532 to their 441. So we did what was predicted to happen against their defense, but we should not allow that on our defense. So again, AR 101.5 QB rating, 14 for 26 passing, 201 yards, 3 TDs, 1 pick. He also added 12 carries for 99 yards, 8.2 yards a carry. Edwards had a nice game, 6 carries, 32 yards and a touchdown. Tootin, 4 carries, 58 yards, averaged 14.5 yards a carry and a touchdown. Martinez had 9 yards. Turpin had 4 catches, 72 yards and a touchdown. Tootin had a touchdown. Thomas Jr. had 3 catches for 69 yards and a touchdown. And defensively, other than Hines Allen and Trevon Walker combining for 5 sacks, we were abysmal. So we have to clean things up going into week 3. But for now, that's going to do it for this episode. Again, if you haven't liked or subscribed already, please do so. Click that notification tab so you can stay up to speed with more of this Jaguars rebuild, as well as other Madden 26 content coming soon. Again, I appreciate you all for tuning in. That's been my time. Till next time. Peace.